This particular location, about 30 miles east of Houston, is a racetrack that is not in season, so they're using it to store about 23,000 flooded vehicles. And it's not the largest salvage site in the state. There's another one that has 35,000. To date, Hurricane Harvey has been responsible for damage to more than 422,000 insured vehicles. It's the largest loss of vehicles by flood ever, surpassing Hurricane Katrina and Superstorm Sandy. And this is just Texas. In Florida, more than 215,000 vehicles experienced a similar fate following Hurricane Irma. It is literally a sea of cars and trucks, bumper to bumper, sweltering in the Texas heat, awaiting their fate. They've been declared salvage vehicles by their insurance companies, towed here where personal items will be removed, and then they will be placed up for sale through a massive online auction to be dismantled for parts or crushed for scrap. Their VIN numbers will be entered into a federal database and the National Insurance Crime Bureau's VIN check system. The VIN number will identify that car as having a salvage title, and legally it cannot be resold to anyone without that disclosure. Despite the best efforts of insurers, the auto auctions, and state officials, some will be purchased by unscrupulous vendors who will then clean them up, move them to another state, and get them retitled with no flood or salvage brands, and then they will try to sell them to unsuspecting buyers in need of a good deal on a used car or truck. They will not disclose the fact that these vehicles may have engine damage, dangerous brake systems, and electronics that could fail at any time, leaving the unwitting buyer at risk of injury and with a major hit to the wallet. Even more worrisome is the fact that most flooded cars don't end up here because the owner is no longer carrying comprehensive coverage that covers flooding. Those car owners should apply for a new title to warn that they've been in a flood, but there's no guarantee that will happen. Many will be cleaned up and put up for sale online with no warning of the damage. So it truly is a time for buyers to beware. Go to the NICB's free VIN check service to check the VIN of a car you may be looking to buy. If it was insured and brought to a place like this, it will likely show up. But you can also get additional car histories for a fee from private services. There are a number of things to look for to uncover potential issues: a smell test to check for mold or mildew odors or air fresheners that are covering up the scent, signs of rust or corrosion on metal parts like the seat anchors or the plugs in the console, debris or sand in the trunk, wheel wells, or engine compartment. But the best advice is to have a trusted mechanic check the vehicle inside and out, under the hood, and underneath to look for hidden damage. It may prove to be a very good investment in the long run. For the National Insurance Crime Bureau, I'm Roger Morris.